Okay, where was I? Right, level 70 questing. Or level 60. I don't know if this is going to be the last quest chain for level 60. I hope it is. Alright, there's 16 quests for this. At least a little bit less than what I had before. Oh shoot, the daily questing is back. Hopefully I can get to prestige rank 10.
The members of my troop are fearless.
The giant turtle.
Want to hear of my many adventures?
Alright, might as well move to my house before that bothers me. Literally can't decorate my own place for real. Like, I want to make, like, some kind of apartment complex, but it's, like, a little bit too difficult with Maplestory's given camera angle thing. Spawns in 30 minutes. What about the Shady Shaman? Well, let's head over to the NASCAR Pyramid. Where's the NASCAR Pyramid again? Alright, over here. Oh, Amadon is showed up. Alright, so I gotta take a taxi then. About to take a break from regular questing just so we can make our way over to, where is it, Barbosa Beach?
Hey, taxi!
Hey, taxi! I need you to drive me over to the other island. Uber helicopter services, you wish. Alright, before anything, we gotta check. Do we got chests here? There's one over here. Do you know how to get under... Oh, there's one over here. I've not seen that before. There's one over here. Okay, so there's 3 golden chests. Let's get them.
I need stamina. Let's take a look.
Only in Maplestory can you ride a cow underwater. That's funny. Oh yeah, I can make it over here.
Anything good in here?
There we go.
Let's take a look.
Let's get this red.
This should be all of them. Can't believe this cow can actually bear itself to breathe underwater for me. This is funny. Wait. Oh, nice. I didn't have to bust through the wall.
Low on stamina.
Many wonders await you.
Bon voyage. Take me to Karkar Island, places.
Hey, taxi!
Perform on the streets for 5 minutes. I could do that. Just have to do is bust out my trusty instrument. All right, let's get to Dance Dance Stop. Hey, it's Litcut. Ooh, a party.
How's it going?
Wow, we actually got a full party here. We have like 6 people in here. Let's go.
It's time to dance, dance, stop. Dance to the music, then match the numbers on the platform. Shall we warm up?
Is this person clueless as to what to do?
It's time for round 1.
Ah, shoot. Found a 1.
Let's find our winners.
Ah, they sabotaged me.
Keep this feeling going. Get ready for round 2.
You guys, oh my god, this person straight up just sabotaged me. Oh my god, that's just.
Let's find our winners. Are we having fun yet?
That was the 3rd loss I got for the dancing minigame, all because someone actually sabotaged me. That's just straight up griefing right there, folks. That just ruined the gameplay. I'm gonna get a clip of that. That's just completely unnecessary. What a jerk. I mean, hopefully I don't see them in another game I play, but like, That was so lowly of them to do. Honestly, the last place I would expect someone to sabotage me would be like the Dance Dance Stop minigame. Like, seriously? Like, the first 2 times I lost is the first person didn't realize they made a mistake. The second time was by someone's inability to know how to play the minigame. The third time right now is by sabotage. This is clearly... I don't know how to feel. Then again, is there anything for us to feel anymore? Sylveon 73. think the zone boss here is supposed to appear on this side. Yeah, that's the arena where they're supposed to show up
I
in.
need stamina.
Yeah, this is where they show up. There you are.
One last hit! 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 That's smart!
Oh shoot, I'm gonna die.
I'm hurt.
There we go.
One last hit!
Ah, we have to defeat the totem. That's a stupid mechanic.
One last hit! One last hit! We'll end you! Hey! One last hit! 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 One last hit!
Okay, okay.
One last hit! One last hit! One last hit!
there another totem? Okay, there's not. Level 80. Whew, that was exhausting. Well, that was easy.
That was easy.
Low on stamina.
I got 2 of them because I leveled up twice, which is actually pretty nifty. So I'll do that, and then what does this require? Setup kick level 3? Yeah, so I could do that. Into spiral cannon. Oh, it's Gino's Forest. I have ascended godhood. I could play the coffin dance theme in Maplestory too. I only have 1 remaining use for that. What class is he? Oh, he's a priest. Okay, so he can keep us alive. class is she? Whoops, my bad. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Soulbinder, okay.
Let's find some trouble.
Well, not for us, sadly. Just the remaining players that they have in Korea and China, apparently. They're gonna get the upgrades and we don't. 4 viewers out of 104,000 followers. 104,000, that's a lot.
Don't be afraid. I'm one of the good guys.
Yeah, I do have other games to move on to. What about everybody else? I'm sure there's like other games people can move on to as well. Pay to win mechanics. Apparently, right now it's pay to get nowhere. Well, this is a mess. I could do a Shoryuken. You were saying about pay to win. Because the Korean versions they were given had a very heavy pay-to-win mechanics, of course, because the Koreans would pay to win of the gameplay, and so in order to make those take those out, just stick with the cosmetic-only goals, America had to do more work on. Ooh, more Chaos Onyx crystals. I could use more of those. Colorful selection bot. Oh shoot. Just like I think I could get 8 of those. 8. 8 of these. And 8 of these. I'll take that assorted block chest. Of the pay-to-win core that the original versions for Korea were using, they just felt that they couldn't keep the new content
Anyone
up to
up for a
standards
quick
anymore.
match?
Wow. Wow, what was going to be? But instead, the game is shutting down. Pretty upsetting. Yeah, dinner was okay, Crosstown. Just had a sandwich or two.
Anything good in here?
There we go. Found a golden one, had to grab it. Yeah, that's a small player base. Like, from going from 150... From 500 to 600 to just 150 to 200, that's pretty small. But yeah, this game has like over 100 and a little over 104,000 followers on Twitch. And now it's the remaining player base on here is smaller than that. That's very true. Yeah, for a lot of Asian online games, they do require to put in your phone number. Well, particularly for the region, to ensure the authenticity of it, actually. Learning about new stuff every day.
I need stamina.
Oof. Yeah, May 27th is the final day. One of my upcoming streams is definitely going to be like trying out Maplestory 1 for the first time, but I have to study the classes first.
Low on stamina. One last hit!
Okay, where do I have to go now? Storm's Eye is over there. Wait, hold on. I got a Rotors. Oh, actually I need to go to the Queenstown.
Hey, taxi! Whoa!
It's so great to see you. I can't believe we didn't know about this place.
There we go. It's a little amount of experience, though. It seems like it's not going to take a lot of experience to level up now. Alright, so I need to speak to Beatrice in the storms. Shoot. Yeah. Why can't I find the currency of my thingamabobber? Is it just invisible? Well, actually, hold on a second. Wow, this is my first time using a helicopter. Okay, so I have to go to the Shadow Gate. What now? But how do I get to the Storm's Eye? Oh, I can go here. Oh, nice. A taxi stop. Perfect. Okay, where the heck is the binoculars here? Oh, there they are. How many stars did I get now? I need 29 more stars. There we go.
Look at that.
Whoa, look at this place. Wowzers. My first time in the zone. Once I'm done with this character, it's pretty much like the same, most of the same quest lines except for the exclusive, like other class quests.
I knew you were here. You would come to aid me. Let us begin the briefing. Pemberton?
Good to see you, Master Hero. The Foundation has worked tirelessly to establish its base of operations. Thus Nelda, head of the Alimani family, was a great help of this endeavor. To the north is the ominous crater left behind by the explosion of the Dark Crystal. We've taken to referring it as the Storm's Eye. Given the dangers posed by the scattered black shards, we've already dispatched our most elite scouts to track them down. We set up this camp to study the nature of the black shards and their connection to the anomaly at the center of the blast site. Guidance, the Luminites, the Royal Guard, and the mages of the Royal Court are already working in unison to study the Lapid shards. How can I help?
My dear champion, in carrying out missions for the Foundation, you have demonstrated great ability. There's a special assignment I would have you perform. Investigate the anomaly at the center, search for the missing rune blades, and rescue any survivors you encounter. There's no one who I place greater confidence. Though this mission will likely prove perilous, I entrust its completion to you. Rather than hear of your exploits secondhand, I have come to the Storm's Eye to witness your feats in person.
I'll do my best.
Of course, I will not send my kin to such dangers alone. A competent mage is here to aid you. Isn't that right, Lanimone? Of course. In addition to being handsomely compensated, I am deeply curious about the crystal at the center. I'll do whatever I can to help, shall we?
So what happened to Ord?
Yeah, she was never interested in the Lapin shards to begin with. The moment she got her hands on that dragon coin she'd been drooling over, she shrieked with glee and dropped off somewhere.
I knew it. I freaking knew it.
Boy.
Besides, she consumed an enormous amount of mana anyways. I doubt she'd be of much help in her state. So leave her to play with her toys in peace.
I guess she's earned that.
She has washed her hands of all this. It's up to the rest of us to see this through. As for that enormous crystal over there beckoning us to all its splendor, it must be radiating an immense amount of power to cause such a storm. My first order of business is analyzing and identifying the crystals orbiting it. We need to understand how such a great Lapin shard formed at the heart of the blast, and whether it's a threat. Of course, I can't go with you as I have my own research to attend to. Bring me a sample of the crystals so that I may analyze them.
Alright, let's take a look. The sheer power radiating from the Lapid shards feels oppressive. A voice? Must flee. This place is... It can't be. Ishura? Hold on, Ishura. Coming to save you. When you came to your senses, you found yourself somewhere entirely different. Where am I? It seems you're pulled into the anomaly at the center of the blast site. Before I go any further, I better tell everyone what I found. Just what are these things? I've never seen anything like it. Maybe I should tell Lanimone. Huh? Is someone there? You're alive! What happened to you, Ishura? Why'd you become more emo? I knew it! Hmm? Something's not right. There's always something not right. Huh? I was worried about you. Let's get out of here. Nonsense. There's nothing more to talk about. Hmm?
There was a brilliant light from the lambent shot at the center of the crater just a few moments before you returned. What happened?
You want to tell Beatrice everything, but part of you wonders if what happened in that place was just a dream.
Why are you silent? Please tell me everything that happened.
Am I not getting experience anymore? Are you kidding me? It takes like billions of experience to oh sh.
Please tell me what happened inside the anomaly.
Ishura and the other members of Tarun Caliber are all alive.
I see. I never doubted for a moment that our Moonlight Blade had survived the explosion unharmed.
I don't know if unharmed is accurate.
What do you mean?
He didn't seem like himself. He seemed feral. Like he might attack me any instant.
A leader of Tarun Caliber would never do such a thing. They only raise their blade against injustice and evil.
I'm sure you're right, but I was transported out of that place before I could find out anything for sure.
Even if they have been altered in some way, our objective remains the same. Now that we have confirmed they are alive, it is our duty to rescue them.
I'll return to the crater.
Wait, not yet. What is it? You're letting your emotions cloud your judgment. So what if the Rune Blades are alive? Before you go dropping off, you need a plan. From the moment I arrived, I set out to study the large Lapin chart. That's when I was discovered it was emanating a signal. On analysis, the signal seemed like a person's voice. It was too garbled to make out. However, I soon realized that the signal I detected corresponded to the periodic energy burst being emitted by the crystal.
Have you ever seen anything like that before?
I have. This very same signal when the dark crystal exploded at Madrakan. Do you see? The dark crystal at the center of the anomaly is a black shard. An unknown force has drawn the fragments of the black shards back here where they have begun to reform. The hypothesis, the mysterious power drawing the fragments of the dark crystal here is that of the missing Rune Blades you encountered within the crater. But there's a more pressing issue. The signal and its corresponding energy pulse is growing stronger, and the time between pulses is decreasing. In other words, the energy within the dark Lapid shard is approaching critical mass. Eventually, it will go kaboom! Initial calculations based on the accelerating energy pulses indicated that its explosion will be thousands of times more powerful than the black shard that destroyed Madrakan. Considering the original explosion created a dimensional rift of this magnitude in the Shadow World, imagine what will happen this time.
Maple World would just disappear.
We're sitting on a ticking time bomb here.
Miss, we must evacuate immediately.
Calm down, Pemberton. It's too soon to panic. Besides, there's nowhere we could go to escape an explosion of that magnitude.
But miss...
We can't change the stakes. All we can do is formulate a plan to deal with our current reality. You're right, but we can't do anything from here.
I'll go back inside the anomaly.
I cannot allow that, my champion. Your well-being is my responsibility. And after nearly losing you in the blast...
I'm not asking for permission. Someone needs to stop that crystal from blowing up, and I'm not going to sit on my hands.
You're right, of course. Something needs to be done. Very well. Then make me a promise that no matter what happens, you will return to my side safe and sound.
Leave it to me.
Please be careful.
11 more quests to go. It's you again. It's you! I suspected we would meet again. What happened? The last time I saw you, you and Turka got sucked into some scary red portal. Now is not the time to discuss that. There are greater things at stake. Are you a Rune Blade? I assume you've come here at the realization that the missing Rune Blades hold the answer to your current predicament. More or less. No doubt you've also realized that Turka is responsible for that business with the Black Shard and Elnath. He and I have a score to settle. However, given the gravity of the crisis, I had to set that matter aside. The issue of preventing the explosion of the new Dark Crystal dwarfs all other concerns. In this respect, I believe your interests align with my own. You're here to rescue the missing rune blades, are you not? How do you know that? Does that really matter? We both know what must be done. Will you work with me? You're right, fine, I'll help you. I don't like this any more than you do, but the situation dictates we work together. I'll help you save the world, but that doesn't mean I trust you. It sounds like we're on the same page. Hey, what's up, OG Joker? 10 more days, man, and this game will close, so I gotta finish whatever's left.
Techie 002 is approaching Sky Fortress at high speeds. He's trying to board the ship.
Okay, Morgana. Yeah, how was your stream? I've been sleeping a lot more lately, but that can also be a good thing and a bad thing. Yeah, I'm spending whatever time I have left of this game to actually finish all the story that remains until we're shut down. So how'd you find this place? Rune magic. I was a rune blade myself. Doesn't that
Cowabunga.
explain something? Why did you hide that fact until now? Is that really what you wish to discuss right now? Perhaps we should focus on the impending cataclysm. Eyes are closing. Expectation problem. They couldn't, no matter how many times they update the game or patch the game, the Western developers think they couldn't meet the expectations of the players, as well as how the game was structured for pay to win in Korea. Maybe I should get these off of Amazon, actually. Let me grab a link for you. It might be, I don't think it's the exact same vendor, but it's like, or actually, no, wait. Yeah, dude, these are completely stylish, and the build quality on these is actually pretty good. Honestly. I've been tracking the Lapin shards by way of runic magic. A few days ago, I determined that the corrupted Lapin shards that was scattered by the explosion were gathering once more here. You're very welcome, Joker. You are very welcome. Plus, honestly, these lights actually have more personality than my own eyes. I feel. Plus, they're pretty cool to like look through and see. And it doesn't the LEDs here don't completely block your eyes, which is something I really love about wearing these, actually. When I arrived to investigate, I discovered another kind of energy radiating from 4-dimensional pockets from within this place. It seems the power of the Dark Crystal has warped its surroundings, causing multiple spaces to overlap. Reaching the resultant pocket dimensions through traditional means would be impossible, however. Given sufficient power, the rune embedded in each rune blade's weapon is capable of cutting not just matter, but space itself. They can create a rift to travel between overlapping planes. Are you saying you can cut us an entrance for these pocket dimensions? Indeed. However, there's no guarantees I can prevent the rift from sealing itself. Which is to say, were I to create such a rift, I would need to remain here to maintain it. So you want me to go in by myself? Unless, of course, you can fashion a rift yourself, in which case I would be happy to venture inside and locate the missing rune blades. I see you finally understand. Here, you'll need these when the time comes. I trust you know how to use them. Are these Lapin shards? The energies I felt radiating from the 4 spaces beyond this place matched those of your Lapin shards. I believe they may prove useful. I can't say how powerful or dangerous those we seek have become in their altered state. It may be prudent to enter alongside a group of trustworthy adventurers. Now I will open a rift to the nearest of the 4 realms. When you return, I expect you to report everything you witnessed and spare no detail. Hiya! He swings his blade through the air, and the surrounding space peels apart like paper. What is he, Virgil? Or Devil May Cry? I don't know how long the rift will stay open. Hurry! So I think I could be able to do this solo now. Hold on, did I just get new lapping shards? Yeah, I got new lapping shards. Ooh. Ah, dang it.
You reached the end of your life.
One last hit! The Grey Wolf strikes again!
The Grey Wolf strikes again. Ah, you're back. I was unsure you'd make it before the rift resealed. Don't glare at me like that. If I had, I would have simply cut a new rift. Now tell me everything you saw inside it. Can I use the lapping shards now? Hey, nice. Okay, let's see if I can use them. So you saw Euphoria in there. How is it you know her by name? Is it odd I would be acquainted with a fellow Runeblade? Now, you said that Euphoria seems singularly obsessed with life force. If I had to wager a guess, I would say her consciousness is trapped within the Dark Crystal. As a result, she has become a shell of her former self, driven by base impulses and the influence of the Dark Crystal's power. That is why she attacked you. As the Dark Crystal grows in power, her personality becomes more twisted. The only way to restore her is to disperse the energy within the crystal. The next dimensional pocket is a little further than the one Euphoria was in. Anyone with a lesser mastery over the runic arts wouldn't be able to reach it. As for our next destination, I suspect I know who you'll encounter. He will be extremely dangerous under the influence of the Dark Crystal. Who do you think I mean? Now, carving holes in the fabric of reality is quite exhausting. Let's get a move on, shall we? Alright. Alright, my mans. Finally here. This place will be your grave.
One last hit! I thought you'd put up more of a fight!
I should look at my movesets. There we go. You're back. Tell me what transpired. Ah, I knew Landevian was inside. Who's Landevian? How could you possibly know that Landevian was going to be there? You sure Landevian and Euphoria disappeared together? Since we already located Euphoria, it was even odds in the matter who we'd encounter next. We've wasted enough time already. You must investigate the next space. Are you sure you look kind of tired? Don't worry about me. If everything you said is true, then Landevian's personality has also been affected by the Dark Crystal. Just as I suspected. How do you know so much about the Black Shards? That's simple. I've been researching the Lepentis far longer than you. You don't need to know any more than that. What a jerk. This guy probably doesn't have very many friends. Oof. Facts. We don't know how much time is left just before the Dark Crystal explodes again. We must stop that outcome at all costs. It's time to open a rift to the third space. I'm sure you can guess who's in there. Ishura. There's no time to get sentimental. We've still a long way to go. The space Ishura inhabits is even further from this place than the others. It'll take a great deal of rune power to reach him. He'll look exhausted, though. As is to be expected, bridging two distant points in space requires a tremendous amount of runic energy. I don't have much left. You're pushing yourself too hard. After creating this next rift, I don't think I'll be able to help you any further. I appreciate everything you've done for me. I'll take it from here. The The Frontier Foundation has a camp at the edge of the blast site. You should go there and get medical treatment. Nothing I've done was to help you. This is for Tarun Caliber. Promise me that you'll save them. I'll take care of everything. Just go get yourself checked out at the infirmary. Very well. Then I'll open the rift. Ha! Could put more effort, but these are thin walls I'm living with here. Now this looks Death awaits you. Now this looks mighty familiar. How do I get across? Hello. Old friend.
One last hit! One last hit!
You can stop me, my man?
I was just getting into it!
Not bad. I look forward to our next battle. Well, I'm level 80. Of course my power level is going to be different. You made it back. Are you okay? Don't worry about me. Just...
Don't worry. You've practically depleted your mana and you're barely breathing.
It doesn't matter. Tell me what happened.
You know, you're a real piece of work.
I see. From what you've told me, it seems Yashura has not yet completely abandoned reason. We still have time to restore them to normal. While you were off confronting Yashura, I came here for medical treatment and did some thinking about how we might restore everyone to the way they were before. I had some ideas, but none I'm sure of. Luckily, there is someone in this place of yours that actually understands Lapin shards. I believe they can help us.
When this guy showed up and started asking me a zillion questions, I figured you and he were connected. It's quite annoying. Well, since I've already agreed to help, I'll just build a foundation for the overtime. Now, while we were away, we learned some things about the new Dark Crystal. Your friend here told me that each of the 3 leaders of Tarun Caliber ended up in their own pocket dimension. When I learned the region within the crater comprised of multi-dimensional space, I became quite interested. From what I've been told, the geometry of the 3 realms occupied by the rune blades, it sounded as they were forming something of a barrier over a central space. And in that center we'll find...
The heads of Tarun Caliber. That must be where they retreated after we fought.
Seems highly probable. Based on the relative positions of the other space, we can deduce the spatial coordinates of the core. That wasn't the only thing we learned, though. Shortly after your biosignal weakened, which corresponded with you entering the rift, the Dark Crystal stopped accumulating energy and actually started consuming the energy it gathered. That was when you were fighting with the rune blaze with the anomaly. That's how I knew my hypothesis was correct. You see, the rune blades are drawing energy from the Dark Crystal from within the anomaly. In short, I believe the runic mana within their bodies interacted such a way with the energy of the explosion that the scattered black shards were drawn back in and accreted into the giant black shards you see now. The rune blades form their own pocket dimensions within the anomaly by reshaping the energy of the Dark Crystal, according to an innate desire. As they draw more and more energy throughout the Dark Crystal, their bodies will reach their limits. As a result, their physical forms will disintegrate, along with the spaces they've created. When this happens, all the energy accumulated with the anomaly will be released in one giant kaboom. Pretty neat, huh?
Somehow apocalyptic destruction doesn't sound all that neat to me.
I was just joking. Lighten up a little. I know what will happen when something that much energy goes boom, and I'm not looking forward to it. There's still too much I haven't seen and done in this world. I can't let it come to that. The remedy to our predicament is quite simple.
Oh, really now? Quite simple. Do explain.
If you can remove the rune blades from the anomaly, the Dark Crystal will stop gathering power. If you force the rune blades to burn up energy, the power stored within the giant crystal will be slowly depleted. Do you think you can do all that?
Sounds like there's no other choice. I gotta fight them till they burn.
Your determination is inspiring. I hope you succeed. Our world has its problems, but it's also filled with beautiful things worth protecting. That's why I'm helping you. That and a boatload of money.
Gotta get that bread somehow.
Let's get this bread.
I'll teleport you into the court.
I'm going too.
Huh? In your state? You'd only get in the way. I like your gumption, but multi-dimensional teleportation is extremely complicated. I can only send one person at a time. Even if the pocket doesn't collapse with you in it, there's no guarantee I'll be able to bring you back.
Wait, what?
Huh? What are you looking at me like that for? Saving the world from annihilation is risky. So what? Are you just not going to go? My other half, promise me that you'll return to me safely. Let's make a blood pact, you and I. One that can never be broken.
I'll be back. or as the Terminator will say, I'll be back. Okay, which eyeball is it? Yeah, this one. I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be back.
Okay, enough with the sappy farewells. It's teleporting time.
Time for teleports. Alright, one room blade at a time. Let's go. Alright, take a number. There's enough for me to go around.
One last hit! The Grey Wolf strikes again! I'm sick of winning all the time!
That was easy.
My champion, you're gravely injured. Pemberton, call a doctor.
Right away, miss. I'm fine.
You're not fine at all. Have you forgotten? You're my family, and your body is bound to me by contract. Your well-being matters to me. What do you mean I'm fine? You're a mess.
She looks really mad. The young miss always gets her way in the end, and there's no use fighting it. Come now, let's get you treated. Alright, already. So this was originally difficult? This was originally going to be a huge dungeon? Ah, another patient. Hello, do you need medical? Yeesh, your gear's covered in blood. Let's get that off and have a look at you. Huh? What? I'm not seeing any evidence of injuries, internal or external. And you are fighting rune blades inside the anomaly thing? I could hardly believe it. Weird thing is, I've been treating the rune blades you brought in earlier, but they don't have any serious injuries either. Minor scrapes and bruises, but they've already started healing. Really, I need to take a look at this myself. Hey, hold on. You're recovering. You're daydreaming. You're not sleeping in the right position. Hey, what's up, Curry? How you doing? Aren't you still streaming, or did you finish streaming? Who is you? Look a little bit fancy for a nurse. Wow,
Cowabunga.
Wow, not sleeping in the right position. I ended it getting. I feel ya, man. I feel ya. I don't want it to be too late when I finish this game's story, but I feel like I'm close to the end right now. After a huge break from this game and coming back to it, I think I'm almost done with the story. By like maybe one more chapter.
That's a relief. But why haven't they woken up?
That's hard to say. I don't see any reason they shouldn't have. At work right now, but I wanted to come and say hi, have a wonderful stream. No problem, Jesse.
Hi, how are you?
Hope the rest of your shift goes well. Let me give you a shout out. You definitely deserve it for all the hard work and amazing streams that you've been doing on your channel. I see you on the Smash Bros flow. But best of luck, Jesse. Get on that grind and make something out of it. But yeah. And I will actually try out the original Maplestory. And
Cowabunga.
I also want to try another character on this game, like speed through the game on another character. Perhaps it's due to the residual black shard energy within their bodies. I'm sure this mage here can sense it.
Ugh, come on, more work? We just saved the world. I don't know who you are, but if you can sense the energy within their bodies, you're no ordinary person. What do you think about coming to work with us at the Foundation?
Not interested.
Yeesh, I didn't even tell you about the job. You know, for someone so pretty, you're a real sourpuss.
This black shard energy, do you know of any way to purify it?
Who do you think you're talking to? Of course I do. Lapid shards is one of my areas of expertise, and black shards are just lapid shards tainted by darkness. If we used a shard with the right energy capacity, we can essentially transfer the dark energy from their bodies to the crystal. Of course, I'll need rune magic to get the job done.
Then let's begin.
Get a load, Mr. Impatient here. Alright, everyone. Stand back and let us work our magic.
Hold on. Oh my god, we have a raid. This is raid number 2 today. Hold on a second, we have a cutscene first. Oh, the shiny raid.
Hi, how are you?
Oh my god, the good guys are back to normal. They are not bad guys anymore. Huzzah, the raid has saved the good guys from turning into permanent bad guys, and for that, we need to give a proper raid routine. Anyways, if anybody has any emotes, please spam them in the chat. I would love to see all the emotes you guys have. And let's get this raid scene going. Hello? Scene, what are you doing? There we go. Raid number 2, everybody. Let's give a warm welcome to Creative Life Jessie May, shall we? How was your stream, Jessie May? Tell me all about it. How did you guys enjoy your time in AQ3D today? And Westside, I see you here too. How's you doing? How's everybody doing? How is everybody's evening going? Welcome to the land of Maple World and Times Square, New York tonight. We're finishing up some story stuffs before the actual closure of Maplestory 2. Unlike AQ3D, that's actually going to remain open. But yeah, guys, don't worry. We're safe from here. We're safe in the self-quarantine zone. And we have all the balloons, all the confetti, more than enough hype music for everybody to be welcome with for any raid on Channel Nintendo. Whew. But yeah, Westside, it has been a hot minute. It literally has been a hot minute for some times. But yeah, guys, want to check out the Maplestory? Well, you came to the right place for the sequel, actually. This is Maplestory 2, which is unfortunately going to shut down in 10 days for the global server. And right now, I'm here with my character just playing as much of it as possible. I'm playing as the Striker class, which is the latest class, and I just got my character to level 82. So, yeah. You finally finished my drawing? Oh, finally. Wait, did you save it as a... Please tell me you saved it as a PNG file, or I'm gonna have to, like, cut out the white part for the JPEG. Oh my god, please tell me it's a PNG. Or I'm gonna have to painfully remove the white background. Yeah, PNG. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah! I definitely appreciate it. I hope the drawing is as adorable as these characters here. See, this is one thing we're gonna miss about this game, is that, like, its charm is just pretty freaking adorable. It's Maplestory. What do you expect? Also, I'm also looking to gather a team of Minecraft players who can help me rebuild the world. Actually, This is a huge map. Like, Maple World has 3 zones: Karkar Island, Critias, and Victoria Island, which is the most explored place in the entire game. I want to actually rebuild like this game, like piece by piece, map by map. I know it's gonna take a long time and stuff, but because this game is closing and whatnot, I definitely want to get on that. So at least people have a playable, like, you know, their own version of Maplestory too, if they don't choose to play the Korean client. I already know about the sewers, west side, and I've been watching Dagger work on it on stream, so it's nothing new for me. I'm sorry I made you worry. I feel as though I've awakened from a long dream. Also, I'm probably like one of the only streamers left who voice acts these characters. Well, you have 1 week left, Jessie May, I would say. You can definitely beat this story within 1 week before the game closes next Wednesday, because I will actually do 1 more stream. I'm sure a lot of people will stream this game on closing day next Wednesday, including me, with final thoughts and whatnot, because the community manager is going to be there too. We're going to have a get-together and whatnot, and might as well enjoy our last moments while we can. But if you're streaming the game, though, I would definitely be down to watch you, like, play this game. All I could say is for sure is that let me know if you're logged on and whatnot. If you're having trouble in a dungeon, I can help you, because before level 50, you're going to have trouble soloing dungeon bosses when there's nobody around to help you, so just hit me up and I can be able to jump in and lend you a hand when I'm available. I'm going to be on this game for the entirety of this coming week anyways, alongside Maplestory 1, because if you sign in with the Maplestory 2 account, you'll get bonuses and game benefits in the original Maplestory. My memories of what happened within the Black Shard realm are still scattered, but thank you all for rescuing us. And Hero, I'm sorry I raised my blade against you. There is no excuse for my behavior. It's okay. All that matters is that it's over now. Chotabate. What is it, Ishura? It's you! Holstat. Wait, hold on. Nani? Holstat?
Nani?
What? Holstat? What is he doing here?
How dare you show your face here after everything you've done? You know each other? Of course. I can never forget the face of my own sworn enemy, the man who betrayed Tarun Caliber by murdering Master Arzad. Did you hide your identity so I'd help you? That's unforgivable. Don't be so quick to judgment. Such blind rage is the mark of a truly weak mind. Now all of you back off. I have matters to discuss with Ishura. You can worry about what you want to do with me afterwards. Very well then. Out with it. I warned you, did I not, that your ignorance would bring about ruin? Well, now you've reaped the fruits of that ignorance. Ishura, Landivian, Euphoria, surely you witnessed the truth of the Abyss. All I did was cut down the true traitor to Tarun Caliber, and for that I've been persecuted. What are you talking about? This matter does not concern you, outsider. This is about Arazad, the former leader of Tarun Caliber. In a world encroached upon by darkness, Arazad saw no hope for the future. To spare his own hide, he bent the knee in service of the Black Mage, and offered up Tarun Caliber as tribute. I happened upon a secret meeting between Arazad and Turka and overheard everything. I tried to persuade Arazad that he was making a terrible mistake, but his mind was made up. When I stood in his path, he raised his blade to strike me down, and I answered in kind, putting an end to his treacherous contract. Ishura, do you really believe in all this? Ishura? This business with the Black Shard was just another in a long line of catastrophes. Our inevitable ruin lies yet ahead. By the way, to anyone who stopped by for the raid, if you have any experience with Maplestory, do tell me about it, or if you've played the game, have any experience with the game, or have heard about this game, the sequel, do tell me about it. As members of Tarun Caliber, we have a mission to uphold. You haven't forgotten, haven't you? Do you deny the future you saw in the Dark Crystal? It can't be. That's impossible. Asuka. Do you finally see the truth?
Destructive light.
Destruction by light. Oh my god, so the princess is actually meant to be the next villain before the game shut down. Oh my lordy Jesus. How'd it go now? Have an awesome stream? No problem, Jesse May. Thank you for stopping on by, and if you decided to make an account before this game closes, play this game as much as you can. And if you need any help, let me know in Discord, and I will be down to help you out and join you in the game, actually. But in the meantime...
Goodbye, goodbye, good friends, goodbye. 'Cause now it's time to go. But hey, I say, well, that's okay.
We'll be waiting for you to come and play. To come and play. To come and play. Bye now.
Okay, now back to the story. What happened? I'm having trouble remembering. I'm sorry I made you worry. The Dark Crystal was forged with darkness. The visions I witnessed inside may have been no more than a trick. I cannot trust them so readily. Fool, can you still not see? I tried to stop Arazad from destroying everything Tarun Caliber stands for, and he returned the favor by trying to kill me. A great cataclysm approaches. Arazad could not see it. I helped save you in a desperate effort to stop it. If you continue to cling to your ignorance, not just Tarun Caliber, but all of Maple World will be destroyed. The Dark Crystal was just the beginning. The true threat to this world has yet to awaken. I tell you all of this not as your supposed enemy, but as a fellow Blazeman you once held in the highest of esteem. I hope for the world's sake you could see that. I have to think. The next time we meet, I can't say whether it will be as friend or foe. But for the time being, I want you to leave. Your presence here is a disruption. Ishura. You really going to just let him leave after everything? Hero, I know that all this may be difficult to understand. I hope that what Holstadt said isn't true, but if he's right... There's so much I want to tell you about what I witnessed within that place. Visions of what might be, but my memory is fragmented and out of order. It's too soon to jump to conclusions, but if the Empress really does turn into that... Forget it. Thank you for everything. Sure. My old friend, I hope the next time we meet, it will not be to cross blades, but to aim them at a common foe. You should leave, before the rest of Tarun Caliber learns you're here. As for you, Hero, was it? I suspect we'll meet again. Alright, Ishura has been rescued and we can still fight him in another dungeon.
Look, my other half, we've all been waiting for you. Now that everyone is here, let's begin, Pemberton.
Everything is in order, miss.
Ahem, fellow members of the Frontier Foundation. We began our journey here with a mission to research and regulate a powerful new phenomenon of a world known as Laban shards. Though we were waylaid from that mission by numerous threats of the world, such as the weather anomalies in El North and the high seas, the discovery of Mardrakan, and the disappearance of our friends after the Dark Crystal's explosion, never did we buckle under the pressure. In the end, we saved the world from utter devastation and rescued our friends. None of this would have been possible without the help of everyone here. I, Beatrice de Alemani, first in my name, director of the Frontier Foundation, am pleased to declare the threat of the Black Shards ended. Henceforth, the Frontier Foundation will redirect its efforts once more toward the research, acquisition, and regulation of the Laban shards for the good of the world. I want to extend my sincere gratitude to each of you for your part in our work thus far. This concludes our investigation into the Lappenshard's anomalies.
Does this conclude the epic quest line that I've been doing so far to rescue him? Meanwhile, at the Dark Sanctum, I get to play as an evil character. A fool has got in the way of my plans. With Madrikan destroyed, mass-producing black shards is out of the question. The perfect opportunity to steal the world in such a way as to minimize unnecessary damage gone. Surely you can see this one slippery pest muddying the waters. Milton KO, the hero. Some of the black shards remain intact. Why not use them to summon that ancient city of madness to the world? No. As long as the hero is alive, he will surely interfere with our plans. Don't forget, little time remains before the destruction by light is upon us. Any variables we cannot control must be eliminated. I understand. Any rats who would interfere with my grand designs, you will deal with. Let them play into the palms of our hands, or be swallowed alive. Wowzers. Oh wow, I have to walk back to her. I ruined the cake.
Hey, it's Hero, right? Working with you was actually pretty fun, I'm surprised to say. As for what happens next, I plan to remain here and continue my research on the Lappenschards. After all, there's no more rich in the stuff than here. I like to devise a means of teleporting using the power of Lappenschards in place of mana. For our mutual friend who hasn't quite managed to master the art.
She glances around and then leans in to whisper.
It is top secret, but we actually have a sample black shard here. Who knows what kind of amazing spells I'll develop by studying it.
I thought black shards were all gone.
Do you really place such faith in the silver tongue of nobility? You're a naive one, are you?
Hey, just what are you two mumbling about over there?
Nothing. Anyways, I was just leaving. Out of my way, Gramps. See you later, hero.
In any case, I would like to extend my deepest gratitude on behalf of the Lady Beatrice. Don't mention it. Should you ever require the assistance of the Frontier Foundation, please do not hesitate to call. Until next time we meet, take care of yourself. I am in your debt. It seems the world is not quite ready to coexist alongside the Lappenschards. For now, the others and I will return to Caliber Fortress to prepare for what's to come. Your heroism has moved us, and shown us that we still have training to do. Training to do, huh? Thank you for everything. I guess you're not such a rookie after all. Thanks for what you did for us.
Thank you very much for saving us. It's reassuring to know that even in our absence, there are those who would defend this world.
Thanks for everything. Tinchai and I will return to Halo Mountain to work on restoring guidance to its former glory.
Hey, wherever you go, I'll be cheering you on. I have work to get back to within the Green Hoods myself. Take care of yourself.
I too have strayed too long from the Empress's side. I'll return to Tria and carry out my duty. Impressive work out there. We'll be watching you.
Hello, hero, my other half. Even if your mission has ended, you and I have made a pact. I hope you come and visit me often. I'll be waiting.
Wherever you need me, just call and I'll find my way back here.
Then it's a promise.
And thus ends the story of saving Tarun Caliber from corruption. You began your search with the intent of rescuing the missing Runeblades, but found them transformed into something twisted. To make matters worse, the energy of the giant Lappenshard at the Storm's Eye kept growing, threatening global annihilation. Holstad helped you prevent the giant Lappenshard's explosion and saved everyone. The things between him and the other Runeblades remained tense. What exactly was that truth that he mentioned? Ooh, a tonic box. Alright. So all we have left to do... Okay. No more quest dragging up here. So all we have left is the New World, and anything after the New World, and we're done. Officially, with this game's story. which is amazing, but unfortunate. Okay, now we can go to the Alliance. So now we're level 80, which now makes it much more harder to gain experience because at the end game, we have to grind the same dungeons and stuff over and over. Time to go to Maple Alliance Command. Cutscene time. Yo. Oh my god, it's epic cutscene time, guys. This is getting trippy. Gosh darn it, another new character, really? Well, it seems like probably the greatest villain of all is probably just... a whole new world. Low-key, the Empress might actually be the true villain in all of this, considering that she has the Light of Destruction and whatnot, which is apparently a Yu-Gi-Oh! GX kind of thing. Anywho, let me go into intermission again. Oh, whoops, as I do need like another break before we start to explore what this new story is all about. And I will be right back after this brief message or two from Twitch's sponsors. 1 second, guys.